I've been thinking a lot these days as we talk about essential workers, how important supermarket, grocery store workers are. Cashiers, people who stock things, the courtesy clerks or baggers. And it reminded me of a story about my brother. My brother Perry, when he was in high school, was a bagger at a grocery store. I think it was Piggly Wiggly in Minnesota, one of those chains that I don't think they're around anymore, but it was a good place to shop. And my brother loved grocery stores, and he always wanted to be a bagger. When he was finally 16, he was old enough, and he applied and he got himself a job. And well, he was actually an excellent bagger. He could bag two different of the lines at the same time. He always knew where to put the eggs, where to put the bread. He was excellent at bagging. However, well, this was in the early 80s, and there came a new thing into the grocery store. They started having a juice bar, and not just orange juice, apple juice, grape juice, the kind of juice we had grown up with, but fantastic special juices that could be a combination of any number of beautiful fruits and maybe even a few vegetables and things in there. It was a pleasure to behold. And as it turns out, well, it was a popular spot to work. Some people wanted to work in the meat department, some people wanted to work in the deli, but a lot of people wanted to work in the juicing department. That, it just smelled good, it smelled fresh, it was delicious. And my brother was no exception. He really, really wanted to work. He wanted to learn all about the juicing machines. And well, he put a request in writing, heard nothing back. And finally, he grabbed on a quiet afternoon the manager and said, "Okay, I just want to tell you, I put in a request. I've been here for a long time. You know I'm a hard worker. Please, 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 I want to be cross-trained. I want to learn how to work in the juicing section." Well, his boss, I think his name was Mr. Baker, looked at him and he just shook his head, said, "Oh, no, that's not possible." My brother said, Why? You know I could do it. I'm good, I'm smart, and I would follow directions. Please, please, please let me do it." And he said, "Nope, it can't happen. It's impossible." My brother said, "Impossible? Why would it be impossible?" And Mr. Baker looked at him, shook his head, shook his finger, and said, "Well, you just know, as everybody knows, that beggars can't be juicers." And that's a little story told in honor of our fantastic grocery store workers. Thank you for keeping things afloat. Thank you for helping us. Thank you for keeping us safe. Be safe, be well, and drink your juice.